this session, we would discuss the conventional tools and techniques for effective project management as well as blue ocean strategy and innovative strategy for project management. Project Management Book of Knowledge of Project Management Institute US has grouped tools and techniques on the basis of processes involved in project management into 9 data gathering tools and techniques to collect data and information from a variety of sources, 27 data analysis tools and techniques to organize, assess and evaluate data information, 15 data representation tools and techniques to show graphic representation or other methods used to convey data and information, 2 decision making tools and techniques to select a course of action from different alternatives, 2 communication skill tools and techniques to transfer information between stakeholders, 17 interpersonal and team skill tools and techniques to effectively lead and interact with team members and other stakeholders. Apart from these 72 tools and techniques, there are 60 ungrouped ones which have been tabulated in the presentation and would be discussed in the presentation. Project management tools and techniques commonly used have been categorized in 6 major headings. First being the project selection techniques, that is cost benefit analysis and risk and sensitivity analysis. Second being the project implementation or execution planning techniques, in which we use work breakdown structure, project implementation plan, project responsibility matrix, project management manuals. Third being the project scheduling techniques, in which we have line of balance, bar charts, network techniques like critical path method and program evaluation and review techniques. Fourth being the project monitoring techniques, in which comprises of progress measurement technique, performance monitoring technique, updating, reviewing and reporting technique. Fifth being the project cost and productivity techniques comprising of value engineering, budgetary control and cost or WBS. The sixth being project communication techniques, which have computerized information system, control room and management information system. 9 project management techniques suggested by Logan Derrick, an expert at Elite Content Writing Services, a search engine marketing consultant, are: first being the Scrum from Agile Development Framework, which is used when we want to make sure that every project deliverable comes out phenomenally. It is used primarily by software development project teams and teams that work on complex projects requiring multiple iterations throughout the project life cycle. Second being the process based project management, which is based on trickle down process for completing project. For each project task or goal identified, team follows the same principles or objectives the company follows in its mission and vision. Third being the traditional project management, which is most common technique ideal for small teams with lenient client who trusts judgment of project manager, who assigns work, issues instructions, monitors, assesses the project and provides feedback on project outcomes. Fourth being the extreme project management, which is used where a project is highly complex, where it is difficult to set specific goals or milestones, and objectives are also decided upon as the project progresses. The fifth being critical chain project management, which is used when the budget is the main focus of a project. Project manager pays close attention to the budget while hiring team, deciding tools and the most cost effective ways to accomplish each task. This technique helps companies save money while completing projects. Sixth being the critical path method project management, which is effective technique since 1950s. It places a higher emphasis on amount of time it takes to complete a project. It is the best suited to more complex projects with a lot of task dependencies. Critical path, that is the shortest route to project completion and arranging tasks accordingly. Seventh being PERT, that is the program evaluation and review technique, which is an effective way to balance the budget of a project while also being aware of the time it is taking to complete the objectives. It is meant for a one-time projects that are designed with plenty of room to make changes and adjustment throughout each step. The eighth being rational unified process, which was established by Rational Software Corporation, a department of IBM. It includes concentration on customer feedback and evaluation of their reactions, based on which project is adjusted to ensure the final product is up to the mark of client's precise standards. The ninth being Waterfall project management technique, which is one of the oldest technique where activities and tasks linearly flow through the 5 phases, and one team's phase can't begin until previous phase is 100% finished. The 5 phases being requirements, design, implementation, verification and maintenance. It is good for projects with distinct phases requiring very little iteration throughout the project life cycle. While if at any stage we need to modify and rediscuss the scope or the budget of project, then Waterfall is not fit for that project. Apart from these 9 tools and techniques, there are 4 basic tools and techniques. Work breakdown structure, that is WBS, and as the name depicts, it involves transforming big project activities into chunks of manageable tasks which team members can easily understand and complete. Working backwards, that is from the final deliverables defined by the project, the tasks required to complete the project are finalized. Division of tasks into smaller chunks of work continues till it can't be broken down further. Second are the Gantt charts, which are the visual representation of all tasks the team has to complete to wrap up the project, visualized together with time spans. By this technique, team members can see tasks, dependencies and time required, as well as how its duration will affect the start dates and deadlines. It is good for beginners and pros alike. Kanban is one of the easiest project management technique for first time project managers. Philosophy involved is creating 3 columns: to do, doing, done, and shifting tasks from one column to another as the task gets completed. It is successful for simpler projects. Visual project management software is available which offers Kanban boards. Fourth being the line of balance. This is a project management control process for collecting, measuring and presenting facts relating to time, cost and accomplishment, all measured against a specific plan. It is a graphic device that enables a manager to see at a single glance which activities of an operation are in balance or lagging behind schedule. Blue Ocean strategy, conceived by Professor Chan Kim and Professor Rennie Mauborn at NCED, is an innovative strategy based on proven data. This approach considers that our goal isn't to outperform the competition or be the best in the industry. Instead, our aim is to redraw industry boundaries and operate within that new space by making the competition immaterial. Blue ocean strategy argues that consumers don't have to choose between value and affordability. So, if a company can identify what consumers currently value and then rethink how to provide that value, then differentiation and low cost can both be achieved. This is termed value innovation. Strategy is to shift from a grand plan to real execution and closure of a project. This strategy equips team to apply project management principles to project initiation, planning, implementation and management, and can be applied to infrastructure projects. With this, we come to an end of session 6.